Welcome. We've got you guys in studio, woo, and we've got some friends at home as well joining us. So it's nice to have people in the studio. It's been so lonely. And I'm going to be not the only one omming, which is also nice. We're going to have more oms. Oh, the little things. So let's get straight into it. We'll come into child's pose, balasana. Big toes together towards the back of the mat, knees out nice and wide. Reach your arms out in front, plug your forehead into the floor. We've got an hour of vinyasa together. For those of us in the studio, it's heated. Yay! And so it might have been a while. It has been a while. Maybe not just obviously it's been a while since you've experienced the heat, but it might have been a while since you've done a full hour vinyasa practice without any distractions of pets and children and home things. So modify as much as you need to. Rest when you need to rest. Do what you need to do for yourself. The beauty is with the heat, you won't be as sore tomorrow. You'll probably still be sore, but not as sore. Ujjayi breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose, that slight restriction back of the throat. Start to switch on your bandhas, pelvic floor lifting, pit of the belly flying in and out. And then set that focus, that internal gaze point out, drishti. And you've got 5 more breaths. Albert Einstein said that in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. You know, the last year really, but especially the last few months have been tough for a lot of us. Very different. Opportunity though lies everywhere, all the time. And it's got everything to do with our mindset. So take in this last breath and focus your mindset on opportunity in this practice. I'm going to come up into some cat-cows when you're ready. If you want to come straight up into your down dog, feel free to do that. Otherwise, stack your wrists under your shoulders, knees under hips. On the exhale, back of the ribs to the sky. On the inhale, front of the ribs to the floor. Move through at least 3 of those. Just your stock standard cat-cows. Majuriyasana, Bitilasana, and then if you want to, you can take it into a side stretch. Squeeze the hip and shoulder, looking over one shoulder, and then coming through center and doing the same for the other side. About 5 breaths total before you start making your way up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once you start making your way up, make sure you grip the mat with your fingertips. Switch your wrist joint complex on, the ligaments around the wrist, by pushing your fingertips into the floor, gecko grip. That'll keep your wrist safe, and start to pedal your heels. One at a time, stretch through the back of the legs. Keep that core on, pelvic floor, pit of the belly. Keep the breath, Ujjayi, in through the nose, out through the nose. And that mindset, that focus. Opening your eyes to all the opportunities. Ragdoll's where we'll meet. Take your time to get there. You can walk your feet up and take them out wide. Bend your knees a lot. Let your upper body hang. Bob, sway. Anything you want to do here. We've got one more breath. And then toe heel the feet in, release your hands down to the floor. And very gently, very slowly roll yourself up to standing. Bend through your knees, core is on, lift up through the pit of the belly. Once your head reaches the top end, do a little shoulder loop of the shoulders and then reach the arms up. Big breath in. Draw your hands to heart center, close your eyes and let's om. Deep breath in. Allow yourself to see all the opportunities in this practice. Open your eyes, reach up, big breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Bend your knees a lot for the first few, hands come down. Halfway lift, breath in. High plank, set this first one up, breath out. So really push the floor away, hug your thumbs in. Don't forget that gecko grip of the fingertips so your wrist stays safe and strong. Hold it here and breathe. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. All we need to do is shift our mindset to see it. Breathe in, breathe out. Modify this if you need to with the knees on the floor. Shift your weight forward on your next inhale and then control it all the way to your belly. Lie down. Cobras, 3 of them. Breath in, lift up, release back down, breath out. You've got 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Down dog, breath out. Right leg, take it up to the sky, breathe in. Bend the knee and peel the hip space open. Stay here, take a few breaths just to open up through that hip, through the back of the left leg. Keeping everything switched on. 1 more breath in. Swap it over. Place the right foot down, left leg up, bend, peel open. Opportunity to explore. One more breath in. Foot to the floor. Take the right leg up again on the inhale. This time bring it straight through to low lunge on your exhale. We're going to take it into a twist. So your right hand's going to eventually go to the sky. You might like to push it against that right knee to start and then extend the arm up. If you're feeling quite open, then reach that right arm back. Keep your core on and gaze up. Up with the fingertips. Breathe in. You've got a pyramid pose on the breath out. So place the right hand down, straighten out through the right leg, drop the back heel so you can kind of square the hips off as much as possible and then soften over that front leg. Beautiful opportunity to close your eyes. Draw your attention in. Follow the breath. Breathe in. Long, emptying exhale. Coming to a halfway lift. Keep the pyramid pose though, structure of the legs. Just lengthen out through the spine. That happens on an in. High push-up happens on an out. So place the hands, use your core, step that right foot back. Again, hold this second one, but hold this. Just feel it. Breathe through it. And then on your next inhale, shift forward, lie down again, all the way to your belly. Just 2 cobras, loop and lift. Release back down. One more. Any hand variation you want to take. Downward facing dog. For your left leg, take it straight up to the sky. Bring it straight through, low lunge, to twist the other side. So plug in the right hand, loop that right shoulder, extend the left arm up. If you want to take a bit of an extra pec stretch, reach the top arm back and see if you can follow it with your eyesight. Breathe in, pyramid, set it up on the out breath. Drop the back heel, straighten out through the left leg, fold. Again, another opportunity to close your eyes. This takes us into a halfway lift. So lengthen out. See if you can keep the structure of the legs though. Really tilt your sit bones back. Lift up through the pit of the belly. Loop the shoulders. Breathe in. High plank as you breathe out. Last one that we're going to hold. So push the floor away. Really dome through the upper back. Hug your thumbs in. Spider finger grip of the mat maybe. Heels back. Head forward. Belly lifts. Thomas Edison said that opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. So true though. We quite often shy away from that hard work, but that's what Albert Einstein was saying, that in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. In the midst of the hard work, there is copious amounts of opportunity. Shift forward, lie down. Just one cobra, lift up, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Let's take one more ragdoll. So walk your feet up, take them wide, hang. Just 3 breaths, let your shoulders hang. Sway, bob, breathe, definitely. Start to really build some heat. Halfway lift, toe heel the feet in. Forward fold, empty out the breath. One breath to stand Tadasana, reach up in. Uttanasana, forward fold, out. Urdhva Mukha, lengthen out. Dandasana, walk step, or if you like, a little float back. Shift forward, breathe in. Chaturanga, low push up, breathe out. Up dog, fill up. Downward facing, empty. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Twist, right hand up, breath in. Pyramid, fold over the right leg, breath out. Halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. High plank, empty the breath out. Shift forward, breathe in. Empty to lower. Up dog, fill. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, take it up. Bring it through. Find the twist, and then folding over that left leg into pyramid. Keep the legs, just lengthen the spine. Inhale, high plank, exhale. Shift forward, breathe in. Empty as you lower, modify with the knees. Upward facing, downward facing. Stay in your down dog, one breath. On no breath, look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift, bow. One breath to Tadasana, reach up. Uttanasana, empty that breath out. Urdhva Mukha, Dandasana. Breathe in, shift forward. Chaturanga to upward facing. Downward facing is where we meet. To go again, right leg, take it up. Low lunge, empty. Right hand, pyramid. Halfway lift. High plank. You can skip the connecting vinyasas if you like. You can power them up, going straight to low if you really want to. Down dog's where we meet. Left leg to the sky. Bring it through. Find the twist and then the fold into pyramid. Keep the legs, just lengthen the spine. High, low, or straight to downward facing dog. Stay in your down dog, close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. opportunities everywhere. Mindset is everything. To be able to see, look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift, bow. Reach up, Tadasana, fill up. Utkatasana, chair pose, sink down, stay. Hips back, so weight back into the heels, toes are light. Keep the shoulders looped and the chest lifted. And then see if you can sink even deeper into that chair. Breathe. Take an inhale, fold, exhale. Halfway lift, fill up. High plank, empty out. Shift forward and down into your low, move with your breath. Up dog to down dog. Down dog's where we meet. For the right leg to go to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. We're gonna do that twist again. Breath in and come back to pyramid, breath out. We come into a halfway lift again, inhale. So now we're just gonna add on to our Sun A ninja to your left leg. So you pivot around, sink down. You can do a half ninja where the knee's not as bent, or full ninja if you've got the space through your knees and hips. Use your hands on the floor if you need to. Come through center on the inhale. Stay low. Ninja to your right leg. Exhale. Stay. We come back around to that low lunge twist. So you pivot, left hand finds the floor, pivot around through the legs and hips, right hand goes to the sky. That happens on a breath in. Side plank setup happens on a breath out. So you can modify this. You can pop your left knee on the floor, bring the right foot around, or you can not modify it, keep the foot and stack the right foot on top of the left. Exhale to get there, and inhale to expand the shape, whatever that looks like for you. Downward facing dog on the exhale, you just flip around. Straight over to the left side, left leg up. Bring it through low lunge. Twist on the inhale. Pyramid on the exhale. So it's all the same, halfway lift, breathe in. Here's where we add on the ninja, breath out. Stay. Half or full. Keep the belly lifted and set your gaze, fix your gaze because it'll help you balance. Come through center, staying low in the hips, especially once you get nice and warm. Over to your left leg, again stay. Nice, now we pivot around. Right hand finds the floor, pivot through the feet, the hips, left hand finds the sky. That happens on one long inhale. Make sure you stabilize through the right shoulder, loop it, so then you can set up your side plank. The modification, right knee on the floor, left foot comes around. If you're not modifying, you just drop that right heel and stack the left leg on top. And exhale to get there, and inhale to expand. If you want to, you can just stay and breathe in. Downward facing dog on the breath out. Then from here, high plank, breathe in. Low plank, breathe out. Upward facing fill. Downward facing empty. One breath. Exhale it out. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow. Tadasana, reach up, breath in. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sink, out breath. We stay for the in and fold on the out. Halfway lift, connecting vinyasa, high, low, or downward facing dog, you choose. From down dog, right leg goes up, inhale, low lunge, exhale. Twist, breath in, pyramid, fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale, ninja to your left leg, exhale. Center, stay low, right leg, exhale. Pivot around, low lunge twist, breath in, side plank, breath out. Expand the shape, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg, take it up. Exhale it through. Twist, breathe in, pyramid, fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, fill up. Ninja right leg. Center low, Ninja left leg. Pivot around, twist. Breath in. Side plank, make sure that right shoulder is really stable. Expand your side plank, breath in. Down dog, breath out. High plank, fill up. Low, empty. Upward facing, fill. Downward facing, stay for a breath. On no breath, look forward, float. Front of the mat, straight to the inhale, halfway lift. Bow. Reach up, Tadasana, fill up. Sink into your chair pose, empty. Stay and fill. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Or low, or down dog. Up dog. Down dog, we go again, right leg, take it up. Bring it through. Twist. Pyramid, nice and deep now. Now you're nice and warm. Halfway lift. Ninja. Center. Right side, ninja. Pivot around, low lunge twist. Inhale. Side plank, exhale. Expand it, breath in. Downward facing dog, awesome. Left leg, take it up. Bring it through. Twist. Fold. Lengthen halfway. Ninja, right leg. Stay low as you transition through center to your left leg. Then pivot around through the hips, breathe in. Stabilize right shoulder, side plank. Big breath in, go for it. Downward facing dog. High plank in. Low plank out. Upward facing. Downward facing. One more, right side, take the leg up. Bring it through. Twist. Fold. Lengthen. Ninja. Center. Right. Pivot around, twist. Side plank. Awesome, go for it. Down dog. Left leg. Through. Take the arm up. Fold nice and deep. Lengthen. Ninja. Center. Left leg. Pivot around, use the inhale twist. Side plank. Expand your side plank. Downward facing dog. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Look forward. Walk, step or float. Front of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow. Reach up. Tadasana. Inhale. Sink into your chair, but this time bring your hands to heart. Lean in. Twist. Left elbow, right knee. Side crow. If you've got it, go for it. Or not. 3. Sink into that chair, rotate through the rib cage, through the shoulders. 2. Forward fold, pistol grip big toes. So separate your feet, hip width or wider. Peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes, lengthen out the spine and dive in. I like to consider myself an optimist. Mostly. I can be quite pessimistic too, I guess. But there's that beautiful saying Winston Churchill coined. He said, the pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Crow pose is the greatest opportunity. It's tough. So it gives us so many lessons. Grip the mat with your fingertips, bend your elbows, bring your knees in, rock your weight forward. Maybe the toes stay on the floor. Maybe one foot lifts, maybe they both do. Whatever you do, it's all about attitude. See the opportunity here for 3, for 2. Down dog's where we're gonna meet, so if you've got straight to low, go for it. Through up dog, otherwise just step back, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, peel the hip space open. Stay here, especially if you've got any left shoulder issues. Flip dog is optional. So if you flip doggy, you've got to bring the foot down, pivot around, push your feet into the floor, loop the left shoulder, reach the right arm out. Breathe. Just going to bring us straight through to crescent lunge. So pivot back around, bring the right foot forward, come all the way up. Hands to heart, lean in and twist. Left elbow, right knee. Now go for it. If you have binds, a half bind, a full bind, maybe even spreading your wings, you can pop the back knee on the floor to modify. You've got 3 deep breaths. Pyramid, fold over it. Go a little bit deeper this one. Now that you're nice and warm, walk the hands back towards the back foot. Tuck your chin in at your end range. Doesn't matter if the right leg's bent slightly or a lot even. Just see if you can fold yourself into it a bit deeper. And then from here, we're going to open the hips and shoulders into triangle, Trikonasana. So you might need to shift that right hand on the leg. Might need to come up the leg somewhat to straighten out the spine, no biggie. Just tuck that right hip underneath and then open up through the left hip, left shoulder. If you can, gaze up. Half moon. Take the weight into the right leg, open yourself up. From half moon to standing splits, drop the left hand, drop the left hip as well, and then use that left glute to take the leg up and use your right hand behind the right leg to bring the torso down. Maybe bring both hands behind the right leg and find the balance. 5. Opportunity and difficulty. 4, 3, 2. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold back down. Exhale. Reach up. Tadasana. Fill up. Utkatasana. Hands to heart. Sink. Lengthen out and then twist other side. So this time it'll be a right elbow, left knee. Check your knees. Make sure they're tracking in line with one another. Hips sinking, shoulders rotating so they stack. If you can, gaze up. Side crow. For those of you who did it, not in studio, at home. One more breath. Forward fold, gorilla. So again, feet separate. Hip width or wider, whole hand slides in underneath. Finding a little bit of length and a really deep fold. Opportunity to close your eyes. Notice what your mindset is. Pessimistic, optimistic. Opportunities are there regardless. And as crazy as this 2020 has been, so many doors have opened. Experiences that we would never ever have thought or gifted ourselves. One more opportunity, crow pose. Grip the mat with your fingertips, bend your elbows, create the shelf, bring the knees in, rock your weight forward. Use your toes on the floor if you're building the shape. Maybe you find float. 3. See if you can really lift up through the pit of the belly. 2. Down dog's where we'll meet. For the left leg to go to the sky, bend the knee, peel the hip space open. Right shoulder issues, stay. Flip dog, find the floor, pivot around, push down to reach over. That right shoulder is your #1 priority. Keep it looped. Breathe in. Crescent lunge. So flip back around, left foot comes forward, reach it up to revolve it. Hands to heart, lean in. Right elbow, left knee. Palms firmly push into each other, especially the top palm pushing down into the bottom. Modifying, dropping the right knee. Spreading wings, finding a bind, half or full. If you can, gaze all the way up. pyramid. Nice and deep now. Walk the hands back, tuck your chin, close your eyes. Triangle, Trikonasana. So you might need to shift the left hand up the leg. You're going to open out through the right hip, right shoulder. Spine is long, that's the priority. Again, if you can, gaze up. Then this shape shifts into half moon. Look to the floor, send the left arm out. Open up through the right side, go for it. And then this shape shifts, standing splits. Both hands down, right leg up. Maybe use the left hand behind the leg to draw the torso lower. Use the right glute to get that right leg higher. And then challenge yourself. Opportunity in the difficulty. Bring both hands behind that left leg. Find the full balance. 5, 4, 3, 2. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold back down. Breathe out. Reach up. Tadasana. Fill up. Hands to heart and take tree pose. So place your right foot low, toes on the floor, medium, side of calf, or high inner thigh, or if you've got another variation that you play with, go for it. And then whatever you want to do with your arms. Whole body lifts up though, from the crown of your head. I'm going to take open hip eagle, so that right ankle is going to slide just on top of the left knee. Bend the left knee slightly to get it there. Hands back to heart if they're not already. Sink your hips down and use the right arm or elbow against that right knee to push it down. So your forearms are pushing against that right shin bone. You'll feel the hip stretch. Got to fix your gaze and then sink your chest even further, and if you like, spread your wings. If you've got flying pigeon in your practice, Galavasana, you can have a play. 3, 2, slowly coming out of it. It's tree other side. So place the right foot, set up the left. Low, medium, high, or whatever variation you took on the first side, match it. And that left ankle slides over just above the top of the right knee. And we sink down into that open hip eagle. Use your forearms first against that shin bone. You'll feel it. And then spread the wings, sinking the chest. Flying pigeon, 3 breaths. Dancers, Natarajasana. Slowly come out, place the left foot, left hand to the sky. Right hand picks up the inside of the right foot, knees come together. Once you've got the balance there, then take it into the expression of dancers. Kick back, lean forward, breathe. Straight over to the other side, maintain that focus. Right arm up. Left hand inside left foot. Knees together. Go for it. And then slowly make your way out of it. Reach up. Big breath in. Forward fold. Breath out. Halfway lift. Fill up. High plank, float it back. Shift forward and lower down slowly with me. 5, elbows in, shoulders loop. 4, pit of the belly lifts. 3, lower down, use your knees if you need to. 2, belly on the floor. Interlace your hands behind your back. Big toes come together behind you. Loop the shoulders, engage your core, and then lift everything up into snake. Sarpasana. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lift the chest. 3, 2, pick a cheek, close your eyes, relax. Locust, chin to the floor, core on. Palms down by your side, facing the floor. Engage the legs. On an inhale, loop the shoulders, lift everything up. Lift the legs, lift the thumbs, lift the chest. 2, release, other cheek. You can stay with locust or snake, the first one we did, or you can bring it into bow. You take in bow, reach around, grab your feet, loop your shoulders, engage your core. On an inhale, go for it. 5 breaths. And then slowly release. Pick a cheek. Close your eyes. We're going to flip ourselves over. First come to an upward facing dog. Nice bright one. Hands low, shoulders looped, knees, thighs lift, gaze as well up. Down dog. To jump through onto your back, so you can just kind of crawl your feet through if you like. Lie down, find your bridge pose. Feet flat, lift your hips, tuck in your shoulders. Then go for the height of the hips. Use your leg strength, push against the floor with your elbows, maybe your whole arm. Got 3 more breaths. Slowly roll out, soles of feet together, knees wide, Supta Baddha. Bridge. Wheel is the option if you want to take wheel. If you've got to do practice, set your hands up. Otherwise, same thing, set your feet up. Hip width parallel, heels close. Push the floor away, tuck your shoulders in. Loop them underneath you so then you can get that real extension through the whole spine. Hold. Slowly lower down. Take the feet wide, let the knees fall in. Take the internal rotation to the hips. One more. Bridge or wheel. Set the feet up first, then hands if you're coming into wheel. Hips lift. Shoulders loop, come all the way up. Hold 5 deep breaths. Slowly make your way out. Hug your knees into your chest. And take a happy baby when you're ready. So knees wide, feet lift. Grab the feet or the ankles, the shins. Doesn't really matter. Even behind the knees works. Just a hip opener. Last breath. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll to boat pose. So maybe take 2 or 3 rock and rolls. Once you've found your way up into your boat pose, make sure you're leaning back on your pelvis. Shins parallel to the floor, and if you like, you can move the arms away. Palms facing up and chest lifting up. Squeeze the pit of the belly in. Last breath. Cross your ankles, place your hands, come back into your down dog to set up for your half pigeon. So right leg, you can take it up to the sky if you want to, or just bring it straight through, right knee behind the right wrist. Extend the back leg, puff your chest, lie down. I was talking to a friend the other day and she was telling me about this really awful thing she's going through right now. One of her employees is taking her to WorkSafe, and anyway, it's a big drama. No details, but just drama. And she was telling me that she's using it as an opportunity, as horrible as it's been and difficult as it's been, she's using it as an opportunity to learn better processes. And I thought it was really inspiring that, you know, you go through something really crappy like that and see the light, see the opportunity. We can do the same thing in every moment of our lives, especially in the difficult ones, the challenging ones. There's always opportunity. We can learn and grow, or we can miss it. Napoleon Hill, from his book Think and Grow Rich, he said, your big opportunity may be right where you are now. The essence of yoga is always being present so you can see the opportunities arise. Even the crappiest of situations offer bright opportunities. If you want to take this anywhere else, full splits, cow face, double pigeon, a mermaid back extension, floor's yours. You've got about 7 breaths. When you're ready, this will transition over to the other side. However you want to, through down dog or fours, or you can just kind of spin your legs around. Take as much time in between as you need. And then setting up, make sure that left knee's on the left side of your mat. Left toes swing over to the right. Back leg extends. Lengthen out through spine, puffing chest, and then leaning into it. Mindset is everything. about 7 breaths again. So if you took a variation on the first side, then I do encourage you to match it to stay as balanced as possible. One more big stretch from here, and that's our seated straddle forward fold. So swing the back leg around and take it out wide. And then use your hands behind to kind of shuffle your hips forward, lengthen out your spine, and then fold in. Doesn't matter how deep you go, tuck your chin, close your eyes. What does matter is the mindset. Seeing the opportunity in the difficulty. Allowing yourself to soften. Got about 4 or 5 more breaths. So if you want to get into a side stretch or anything else, have a play, otherwise just stay as you are. This will take us into our inversion. So for most of us, we're going to make our way onto our backs. A gentle inversion is just allowing the legs to float to the sky, Viparita Karani, and you can bring your hands underneath your hips. If you've got props at home, then you can stack your hips up. Shoulder stand will be for most of us. So use your elbows, dig them into the floor, lift the hips up. Take weight into your elbows, hands holding the hips. Loop the elbows, or loop the shoulders, I should say, underneath you. And reach the balls of your feet to the sky. Core stays on, breath stays long, focus stays fixed. Wherever you are, you can choose to stay as you are. Plow is another option. Halasana, sending the toes to the floor above your head. They don't have to touch the floor, they can hover off the floor, just keep a hold of your waist. Maybe they touch the floor and you release the hands and extend them behind. Bend your knees and let them land. You can rest your knees on your forehead, side of temple, side of ears, or you might even just simply hug your knees into your chest. Rolling out into fish. Where we'll all meet. So extend your legs long and slide your hands in underneath your sit bones. Coming up onto your elbows and again looping your shoulders underneath you. And then taking your gaze up towards the sky, and if the neck feels okay, continue that gaze back. towards the back wall. Yeah, lion's breaths, always optional. So there's extra core floating the legs. Slowly making your way into a twist. So peel yourself out of that and then bring the knees into your chest and drop them to one side. Doesn't matter which side you go, you've got plenty of room. So just open your wings, drop the knees to one side and the head to the other. Knees back through center. Drop them the other way. Head transitions over as well. Our biggest opportunity might be right where we are now. Shavasana. Unravel yourself. Extend your legs long, arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Slight tuck of the chin, and relax through your belly now. Let all the muscles in your body just come into a state of rest. Mindset is everything. Stay present. Deepen your breath. And move the body slowly. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, maybe a little rock of the head from side to side. Rolling over onto your right hand side, little ball, or just comfortably. So you might like to use your arms as a pillow underneath your head. You might even like to draw your knees in, but just lie on your right side for a moment. The beauty, the value, the gift of the yoga practice, the yoga science in fact, is clarity. Clarifies our mindset, our perspective, and allows us to see clearly that opportunities are everywhere. Help yourself up to a comfortable seated position, bringing your palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. So we can close our practice off with that powerful mantra, vibration of Om. Deep breath in. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow our heads. My heart, my soul honours your heart, your soul. When we're in that light together, we are one. Together we say Namaste. Namaste. You. Good to be